Welcome to Sam Livecast. It's Wednesday nights. I'm Sam. Yep, I've got a new shirt on tonight.
I know, you're looking fly tonight.
Yeah, Mom didn't notice.
Whoa.
She's outside. She
Wait,
didn't notice.
I
rolled up in this. I was at a meeting this afternoon. I roll up in this. Nothing. Look, I'm just not just wearing this, but I got like hard, real shoes on.
I know. I was going to say, are you implying that you bought that shirt all on your own without Mom?
Yes, without her.
Wow.
Without her blessing.
That's pretty impressive.
Without her decision-making process.
Impressive.
Are those one of those
Very nice.
like keep cool shirts or?
No, what is it? Is this Volcom Max?
Yeah, but it kind of looks like a
No, it's not that material.
like a workout shirt.
No. Well, please. Don't anybody get crazy thinking I'm wearing a workout shirt. I'm not. I walk in the morning. That's what I do. We go like 4 miles.
Yeah, how is that going, by the
Completely
way?
respectable. It's great. We really love it.
you've
I
been
hate
sticking?
getting up. We get up. Mom's alarm goes off at 5 to 6.
Ouch.
Jeez.
And you know what? I would wake up by myself around then, but when you have to wake up to an alarm, and her alarm is the motorcycle on the iPhone, I hate it.
Oh, no.
5 to 6, and then we, sleep it for a few minutes, and then I get up. It goes off again, and then we get up. And I love the walks. I love the walks. I especially love as it's ending, not because it's ending, but because that's where you get the feeling of the accomplishment.
Yeah.
You've gotten up at 6. You've hit the road at 5 after 6. You've done 4 miles. And I come down the street, and I'm, like, sweaty. And I said to Mom the other day something about I love to sweat. She goes, well, I'm glad I don't because she hates to. To me, sweating means I've done something. You know?
Accomplishment.
It's absolutely an accomplishment.
That's funny. Like I couldn't not sweat if I wanted to. So
Yeah.
it doesn't even matter.
Really?
Yeah, no, I sweat a lot, so it's just.
But I like
it
to
goes.
sweat when I do shit like that. It just feels like stuff's happening. It makes me feel good. Then you come in, you have coffee, you start the day, and I feel like we're starting our day from an advantage point above where we would be if we just slept in and got up at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock sleeping.
7 o'clock, it's
Hey,
much better.
All right, before we
Yeah.
get too deep, tell the people who we are and what we do.
Every time, why do I have to do this
time.
every
I'm
time?
just going to continue reminding you.
Why
until
can't you
just-
do it? You do it. I'm not
until
doing
you
it tonight.
just
No,
take
no,
the-
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You're the
I can't
host
hear
of the
you.
show. It's your job.
Sam the Cooking Guy, this is Sam Livecast. Obviously. They obviously know what they're watching. Follow along on facebook.com/ Sam the Cooking Guy. People are there, they're talking, they're whatever. Watch us on Ustream. Listen to us on
Stitcher Radio.
Stitcher Radio.
And look for us on Roku soon.
When can they
I
look
think
for us
we're
on
gonna go up
Roku?
there soon.
You know, we don't pimp iTunes anymore either.
Oh, we don't. Yes, and head to iTunes. Obviously, leave us ratings, comments, subscriptions.
I think I
all of the
pimped
above.
iTunes yesterday, Monday. By the way, this cup, I know everybody thinks it's a regular red Solo cup. Listen, it's a permanent red Solo cup. I couldn't squish this with my hand if I wanted to.
Those are pretty nifty.
Gift from Maria Swanson at Fixtures Living, one of our sponsors. I won't talk about them yet.
Oh, Maria, you're awesome.
Oh, God. Okay, we'll talk about them. Fixtures Living here in San Diego. They're in Rancho Mirage. They're in Costa Mesa, California. Kitchen, bath, outdoor joy. That's what they say. And I had drinks tonight with a couple people from Fixtures. And I'm telling you, the attitude at Fixtures is not just what I say. It is pervasive through the entire organization, all the way from the top to wherever it ends. One of the owners, one of the people behind Fixtures, had a dreadful shopping, buying experience with another kitchen bath appliance place. Place called Standards of Excellence. I'm just going to say it because I also had a terrible experience there.
But they don't exist anymore, right?
They'll have a couple left, I think, but maybe not for long. Look, my first experience in there, I was blown away at how terrible it was. He bought a bunch of kitchen equipment. Showed up one day, was literally sitting on the curb in front of his house, Nobody there to hook it up. No advice, no nothing. Just here, take it and go run. And he said, look, there's got to be a better way. This was such a bad experience. This is what Fixtures Living is today. I say it seems stupid. You walk in, they greet you, they offer you a handcrafted coffee. They want to know how you want to live. That's where the questions start. And whether you're looking at doing something in your kitchen, your bathroom, or outdoor on your deck, how do you want to live? Tell us that. We'll help you put the pieces together. Not what are you looking for, how much do you want to spend. That doesn't matter. Well, of course, how much you want to spend matters at some point. But the important point is, what do you want? How do you want to live? Here's what I want to do. I want to wake up. I want a coffee station. They're there for that particular stuff. FixturesLiving.com on the internet. Go to the Facebook, facebook.com/FixturesLiving. Like them. They'll hook you up to all kinds of cool shit. That's what it is. I do my classes there. Tonight's Wednesday. 2 nights from now, I have a class there Friday night. Mm-hmm. Thank you very much.
Support the sponsors. Support the show.
Right.
Thank you.
Go there and say, we have helped you understand how they can change your life.
And for all the people outside of California or outside of the Fixtures Living radius, go to the Facebook, like the page, tell a friend, do
And
it.
they're coming to a town near you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. World domination.
So this is so funny. So last night, 2 nights ago, we choose the
Cooking competition winners.
the eight contestants in the cooking competition. Mm-hmm. And so I do this. Max is going to be the person to interface with them. Is that the right term, Max?
Yes, it is.
Organize them, get them here, or whatever, all that kind of stuff, right? So I send Max an email today because I had all the email addresses. And I started to put them all in the 2-line on the email. And then I thought, Max is, he needs them, but I'll send Max my thoughts on what we need from them. And then he will deal with them. And I don't mean deal with them, there they are. And I don't mean deal with them as in they'll be difficult. I mean deal with them as in he'll help organize them and get them here and make sure everything's right. So
Denise is real happy about that picture, Dad.
I apologized. I
Second
took those
from the
pictures.
left, from the top.
I took those pictures off of
Pretty
off
funny.
of their videos, so they're all bad.
Are we
So-
allowed to have favorites, by the way?
Already, you have a favorite?
Whoa.
Kind of, yeah.
Go back.
I
Let me
actually
see,
have
let me
my
see.
favorite.
I already have a favorite.
He was the first person I sent you a text message, Sam.
Oh, well, so put the pictures up. I'd like to know who your favorites are. And of course, they can't be favorites because you haven't eaten their food yet.
Oh, no, we're going to be unbiased when it comes to I'll be
Completely
unbiased. when it
unbiased.
comes to food. I don't really care, actually.
Who's your favorite, Lynn?
My favorite's Terry.
Oh.
For sure.
Bottom left.
Bottom left, sorry. Let me move my mouse over
Terry
there.
Bannister.
Yeah. For sure. I
Max?
mean, she's always on the show talking to us, too.
Max? Okay.
Is it really fair for us to...
No.
I feel like it could...
Okay, you're only basing your favorites on faces.
Is it
That's
not going to skew
Yeah.
our judgments? No,
No,
we're
I
not
don't think so.
basing it
No.
on faces.
No.
So that's what we're saying? Our favorite faces, or...
No, my favorite personality in this whole competition is probably Terry Bannister.
Okay, I'm
Wow.
going with my
Really?
Navy man, Andy Knowles.
Andy Knowles. Right beside Terry Bannister.
Who sent his video from a ship.
We think it was
We
from
think.
a ship.
We think.
Okay, so anyway, I send this to you today. Mm-hmm. And in it are my ideas of what we need from them to have a successful competition. The information I want so I can speak intelligently about them. And I say, I want to know their bio, what they do. I need a good high-def headshots. I want to know their availability in September when the competition is. Contact information, what size chef jacket they want, because I want to make sure they get the right size. And at the top I go, here's my thoughts. So of course you should write some congrats. And my actual words, of course write them some congrats shit. They'll be excited. And here's what I think we need from them. And then I list it. And I hit send and blah, blah, blah. And then a few minutes later I have, one more thing I think we need from them. I have another thought. And I go back to my sent items because I'm going to go to the message, resend it to Max with my new idea.
Oh, God.
But it's not there. Where the hell is it? Why is it not there?
Did you
Because
get
I
it
didn't
then?
send it to Max.
Oh.
I sent it to every one of them. And it's not that it was bad.
Every one of them received it.
It's not that it was bad.
Whoops.
It's just that I said, write them some congrats shit. And I meant that honestly. I say
Did you
shit
send
all
a
the time.
follow-up email, by the way?
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
It
I
could
sent
have
the
been
follow-up.
much worse.
Someone could have responded back to.
What if I'd
Keep your
made fun of
congrats.
somebody?
Yeah, exactly. That's how it could
Which
have
I
been much
wouldn't
worse.
do, because not only would I not make fun of somebody, I wouldn't point out my favorites like you two clowns.
Hey,
Don't hey me.
I'm gonna be a little biased just because Terry's been such a big fan on Facebook.
Okay, but
And
when
you
it
know
comes
what?
to the food, just say now.
Oh,
when
no.
it comes to the food,
all
You're
bets
completely
are off.
square,
All
right?
bets are off.
all bets are off.
Like
There you go.
I'm guided by like my taste buds, man.
There you go.
You
All
know,
right,
you
cool.
know how it is. Like I go to restaurants, I have friends there that work there, whatever. It doesn't matter. I'll tell you what I think about their food.
Right.
So
I went to a place to eat once, and we won't even talk about the name. I went to a place to eat once because I believe that it had Lynn's stamp of approval.
oh, whoa, what is this?
I thought it got three thumbs up from Lynn.
Yeah, what place is this?
Lynn,
yeah.
do you remember where we talked about where I went? That you had done some work that I wasn't all that pleased with?
Yeah, I mean, I think
Yeah, you do.
we're probably talking about the same exact restaurant now I think about it.
Oh, the place. Oh,
Ah,
I know. Yeah.
Little pillows were involved, Lynn.
What?
Oh yeah, yes. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
We're all square?
Yeah, we're all
You got
square.
it?
We're all
All right,
square.
good. Yeah.
Gary's.
That was
I
actually-
went there because I believe you given it one of these. And it wasn't quite one of those from you. And I came back and I went, really? And you went, well, no, I didn't actually do that.
Right.
I imagine that you had done that for other reasons that I won't list because I don't want to say. I don't want to hurt any feelings here.
No.
I don't mind about hurting feelings, but certainly there's times when I don't want to, and I don't want to right now.
No.
And what was your point about this?
Oh, I have to make a point, Shannon?
I think
I do not know what my point was.
I think your point was that it doesn't really matter what other people think. Your taste buds and like what you think about the food is ultimately
There
what
you
you
go.
think.
There you go. Okay, so let me say this. I promised, as I wrote my follow-up email, I can tell you what I said. Hold on. I'll tell you what I said. To
That's
these
kind of
guys.
funny, actually.
Oops, that was meant for Max.
What was? Oh yeah.
That's what you said.
Right. No. Hold on. Here's what I said. No, here's what I said to them. Hold on.
Well, first of all, did anybody respond to you after that?
Yes.
Somebody-
Nobody said anything. Nobody said anything bad.
Okay, your follow up was.
Here's my follow-up. I go like this. Okay. Well, don't, Max. You're making me feel bad now.
Well, what?
I feel like you're rushing me.
Well, are you still not speaking for a reason?
No, I can't find my freaking follow-up.
I can tell you what the follow up was.
You have it there?
No, I mean I can. It was basically like, oops, sorry guys, that was supposed to go to Max. He'll be the one taking care of you guys. Send him your info.
Oh, here it is. Right. I go. Here's the important part. I go. This was meant for Max, not you guys. But you have it now, so no big deal. Max will be coordinating all of this, and I'll have him reach out to you. But let me pass along my own congratulations. First, it was definitely hard picking, and you have no idea how excited we are about the competition, which means we're expecting big things. And here's the important part of this. But don't take that to mean fancy things. And over the next few live casts, I'll chat about the competitions I've judged and where I think the mistakes are made.
Mm-hmm.
Good
Good.
doesn't mean fancy.
Oh yeah.
And I think one of the biggest mistakes people make in a culinary competition, especially for amateurs, which we all are, which everybody in this is they try and do too much.
Yeah.
They believe the plate has to be decorated all the way from the center to the edges. And I'm telling you that's not what has to happen.
No. Can I give some advice to me?
Absolutely.
So, out of the 175 plus recipes we've made here, because we made more than one per show most times.
Right.
They're really, I can't really recall anything I was like, well, this is mediocre, Sam. Like, everything's been really good, man.
Right. Thank you.
And the funny thing is when you do it, and then when my friends watch the show and they do the recipes, they're like, whoa, wait. that's it. And that's the thing. You don't like the shishito peppers we did last night.
Right.
I mean, yeah, the peppers are kind of rare, and like you don't see them everywhere, I
Right,
guess.
right,
But
right,
what was
right.
it? 3 ingredients in like 5 minutes.
Let's see that picture.
Right, but let me say this: it's not necessary for you to do a protein, a vegetable, and a starch. I'm not expecting that. If there was a grilled piece of chicken done somehow on the plate, and that's it, that's fine for me. This is not a complete meal you're making. Am I right, you guys?
no,
It's got to be
these-
tasty.
It's gotta be
one,
tasty.
These are one of the most simplest things out there.
Look at those peppers.
Most simple things out there.
Yeah.
There's no need to go crazy.
And we ate the whole plate before I even like had a chance to take a picture. You know.
yeah. Jeez.
So
So it's important to know. Look, you don't. I've done a bunch of Navy cooking competitions, and they have an ingredient they find out at the last minute, but sometimes they go too far. There's too much. Here's a plate, and every inch of the plate has some kind of food and or decoration on them. And remember this: if it's on the plate, it's meant to be eaten.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like, don't put things on the plate to decorate the plate unless you can eat it.
It'd be interesting to figure out a way that we could somehow let the live casters cast votes in the competition. I mean, maybe obviously not as the deciding votes, but maybe as some sort of contribution for the people who are watching.
Or
Well,
like
so
American Idol.
certainly
Yeah,
the only
American
thing
Idol.
that the only thing
Kinda
they
like
could
that.
the only thing that they could vote for would be looks, right?
Appearance, yes.
Appearance.
Because I can't taste it.
And so maybe that's it. Maybe after Lynn takes a beauty shot of what it is, they could vote on appearance solely. Mm-hmm. And it could be weighted so that it was less, but we could, still chime in on it.
Yeah.
I like
Because
that
we're
idea.
here looking at the
And
whole
that would
thing.
kind of keep in pattern with the spirit of the live cast, which is that we want all of you guys
That's
participating.
actually good.
in
That's a good
everything.
idea, Max.
We want you guys here, and that's why we've got the Facebook page going. That's why everybody wants to interact with you, and that's why we love it when you guys interact with each other.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
And what's the most important thing going forward for what our fans can do for the show?
They send me emails telling me that they love me.
Well, that,
And
but
watch.
also tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend. Just do that. Just tell a friend. That's all we ask of you guys.
So what you're saying is them telling a friend is more important than them telling them they like me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
Fine,
actually
Your vanity is pretty important because
that's pretty true.
you're you, but
It is what
I
it
think
is.
we'll take that before that.
Can I talk about this?
Yes, you can. I've wanted this for like a week now.
I know. Well, you just saw this. Have you heard this story? You've heard the story or bits of it, right?
I have, yes.
I have no idea what I've seen that on the desk every single day working here. So
Right. So here's the deal. The things I want to talk about, I bring and I put here on the desk. And sometimes I get to them and sometimes I don't. And this has been here for a few days and I haven't got to it. And I keep promising to get to it. So what year did we get married, Kel? 1985.
You tell Kel to use the mic.
Yeah,
Use
the
the
mama
mic.
needs to use the microphone.
What are you doing?
1985.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Did
Kelly
you
and
have
I
to ask her, or you just wanted her to say it?
I just wanted to hear her say
Oh,
it.
so
'cause
did you not remember?
Of course, I remember the 27 years of wonderfulness, Shannon. Started in 1985.
Nice.
It actually started before when I first met Kelly in 1983, but
Let's not get sidetracked. So it's 1985 in Vancouver, British Columbia.
okay,
A young
thank you. Let me
20
tell the story
Go,
because
go.
it's 1985 in fucking Toronto, Ontario.
Okay. so-
It's my story, right? I'm working for a sporting goods firm as the assistant advertising manager. The sporting goods firm gets sold to a French-Canadian parent company. They ask us to move to Montreal. We don't want to. We decide to stay back. And in my mind, all I want to be in is the movies. And I don't want to act in the movies. I want to be behind the scenes,
Really?
behind the camera. Yeah, I know. Hard to believe.
That was your life aspiration?
It was my life aspiration in 1985.
Well,
I don't know that it would be that now. I don't know what my life aspiration is now, but that's what I wanted then. Right? So I talked to a couple of somebody I know knows somebody, and I know in that business you start off as a production assistant.
Yeah.
And I go and I talk to somebody. He's just giving me advice, and he's telling me all the shit that you have to do as a production assistant, and it's basically bottom of the barrel. It's like if there's an actor there with a dog and the dog takes a shit, the production assistant is cleaning it up.
Gotta start somewhere.
You got to start somewhere. If the actor decides that he wants to get the pants that he's wearing that he doesn't need for the production, but that he might want to wear later after the shoot to a restaurant, dry cleaned, the production assistant will take the pants and find a 1 hour dry cleaner and bring it back. So I have these conversations with this guy. And he tells me, look, it's interesting because a lot of people want to be production assistants, but they can't do any of the things that are needed. Like, what? They can't find pants to be dry cleaned? He goes, oh, no. They could find that, but they don't have driver's licenses, or they don't know the city, or they can't drive, or whatever it is. Oh, it's really amazing to me how this goes on. So I go away and I ingest all this information in my head, and I'm thinking about it, and I come up with this idea of how I'm going to try and get myself a job. And I decide what I need to do is I need to start, don't forget, I come from advertising. I need to start my own little advertising campaign for myself. And how am I going to do that? I don't have money to spend on billboards and ads and stuff like that. So I come up with this campaign, and the campaign is called Sam Zine is the Perfect PA, production assistant. I have this brochure made along with buttons. That there was a button here today. Zach!
He's not here.
He was here.
Yeah, he just walked
just-
in.
Oh, that was him.
Zach! What? Do you know where my Sam Zion black little button is? No. The square button. No. You don't know. Why would I touch that? Go to college already. So I have these brochures made, and I have a little black button, square, that says Sam Zion is the perfect PA on it. Same square shape, same shiny black, same Sam Zion is the perfect PA, just in small on this little button, right? And I go to movie production offices around Toronto with a stack of these and a bunch of the buttons, and I wear a button as I walk in the door. And I know the first person I'm going to come up to is who? The receptionist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I go in and I say, hi, I'm Sam. Trying to get into the business. I only have one request. Will you take this brochure to the person who might be responsible for hiring production assistants? And when you do me a huge favor and wear one of these buttons. And they look at me, they're like, what? And I go, just walk into the guy's or the woman's office with this, wearing a button, and say, Sam Zion is the perfect PA, and put this down and then walk out. And they think I'm nuts, but they do it. And so inside the brochure is this. All the things
Yes.
that people told me had to happen to be a successful production assistant. You have to get up early. You have to be prepared to work long hours. And then all this nonsense. You have to anticipate. You have to drive. You make the producer happy, you make the client happy, and then this list of like fetch, carry, schlep, lift, tote, all these things that just really, but the most important thing of all, his mother would say, he's such a nice boy. He's such a nice boy.
He is.
Right there, right? For an answer to most of your PA problems. I didn't say all of them. I said most of your PA problems. Call Sam, he's ready for you. And my phone number in Toronto 30 years ago or whatever it was.
You may as well have put he's such a nice Jewish boy on there.
I
That's
think it probably said it right there.
I know that exactly.
And so, look, Max wanted me to talk about this for one reason. I took this. I walked around one day in Toronto. I think I went to 3 offices. I delivered them. I went home. The next day I got a phone call. And the next day after that, I had an interview and I had a production assistant job.
Jeez.
It was that simple. And here's the thing. You have to be prepared to do what you want to do to get a job. This is what I wanted at the time. And this is what I did. This thing came from Kelly's sister. I don't know. She sent it a week ago, and that's why I have it. Because she found it in her house. They lived in Toronto at the time.
I'm not kidding, Dad. That is so. I think it's impressive. I think it shows a lot of ingenuity. And I think for people out there who are saying, oh, I can't get a job, who are having a really hard time. I mean, obviously, it's a very hard, a lot of people are having a very hard time getting a job. But if you're not throwing the kitchen sink, then you're not doing enough. And that falls under that category. You have to try everything, and that's part of that.
I think that this can work today.
It absolutely could.
And I don't really think that it matters. I mean, look at if you pass the bar, you're probably not passing these out saying, I'm the perfect attorney, young attorney, whatever they're called when they're brand new attorneys, virgin attorneys. What's the term?
I don't know.
Associated, like a new attorney.
Yeah,
Like an associate attorney, right? You might not be doing this, but why can't you do this for other things? Here's what I think. I think people need to just try a little harder and give a shit a little bit more. I gave a shit. This is really honestly what I wanted at the time, and I didn't know how to do it. And I knew after one conversation that all this shit inside here, that's the stuff that mattered. And they're going to see 10 people a week or 12 people a week or whatever it is. I needed some way to stand out. And Sam Zion is the perfect PA, gave me a way to stand out. And it got me a job. Turns out that I didn't keep the job because we went into another business and the whole whatever the rest of my life happened. But you got to do things like this. So if you're sitting at home and you're sorry about what you do and you don't want to do it and you want to do something else, you got to think a little differently.
Think outside the box.
I was going to say, I don't want to say outside the box because it sounds so dumb and hackneyed and overused, but it's true. You have to find a way to set yourself apart from everybody else. Really, that's what it's about.
Amen.
I had to find a way to set myself apart from all the other guys that wanted to date Mom. And I did it by delivering Billy Reed cinnamon rolls to her house from Palm Springs that I brought back 24 hours in the car. And she got them in her hand and she went, holy shit, this guy is serious about me. That's what it was.
Wait, that really is what happened?
That's really the story.
I've never heard that story. I love that.
That's cool.
Cool.
I dated Mom twice, 3 times. How many times?
What does that mean?
How many times have we dated?
How many times? Oh, I thought you meant in general.
No,
How
no,
many
no.
times
How
have we
many-
dated? 3.
3 times. I dated Mom 3 times.
Really?
And she wasn't that into me. Honestly, she was not that into me. And I went away with some friends to Palm Springs. I went from Vancouver, Canada to Palm Springs, California, driving. 4 friends by car. And casually I said to Mom before I left, I'm going to Palm Springs. I'll be away for a few days. Is there anything you want? And flippantly she said, oh yes, Billy Reed cinnamon rolls. Because she'd been there. She knew how good these cinnamon rolls from this one restaurant were. And I said, all right. And I just logged it away.
Quite a husband.
This could
Wait.
be dubbed the advice cast. You basically just said, hey, you need to separate yourself from everybody else, and you got to be persistent.
It's true, but who could deny that? Let's put it this way. No bad will come from that strategy,
No, absolutely not.
right? No matter what you do.
Look what you got because of it.
Right. So wait. So I go to Palm Springs with these friends. We stay for 5 days. We're driving out of Palm Springs, and I say to everybody, I got to stop at this restaurant and get some cinnamon buns. I got 6 Billy Reed cinnamon rolls and 6 Billy Reed's pecan rolls, and I had them wrap them to go. Can you wrap them to go, please? They go, sure. I go, but I mean like really to go because they're not going to be delivered for 24 hours. And they go, that's fine. I'll do that. They wrap them. We get back to Vancouver. I drop off the other 3 people. I drive straight to Mom's house. This would be the time we should split the screen, me on one side, Mom on the other. Don't want to tell you what your job is. There you go. Thank you. Thank you. I know Shannon wasn't on that shot, but that's okay. I recognize that. I drive a little closer, Shannon. Thank you. A little closer, 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 closer. That's good. I drive up to Mom's house. I knock on the door. She opens up the door. She goes, hey, you're back. And I go, yeah, I got something for you. She goes, what? And I go, here. I hand her 2 packages of aluminum foil wrapped something. She doesn't know what they are. She opens it up and she goes, Billy Reed's, wait, really, really close. Oh, you can't do it. Billy Reed's cinnamon rolls. I go, yeah. Boom.
Slam dunk.
She was mine. It was done. It was done. She was mine. And you know why? Because in her head, she went like this. Holy shit. This guy listened to what I said.
I was going to say it was the effort.
It was the
'Cause
effort.
It wasn't the cinnamon rolls because I
Right.
really don't actually
It
like
was the effort. It was
Hell
the
yeah.
effort. Sam's Line's a perfect PA. Here are your cinnamon rolls from Billy Reed's in Palm Springs. You gotta find a way to stand out from the crowd. You gotta find a way to stand out from the Chris Christiansens that are out there.
them. Hey, hey.
It's a
hey.
symbol.
That was Mom's old boyfriend.
The brochure is a symbol.
It's a symbol, right? You
Dog
have
on
to do
press.
that. Look, nobody needs another Emerald. He was his thing. He was amazing. You don't need another Emerald. I gotta cook. It's enough preaching. I gotta cook. Wait. It's day 2 of salad week.
Yeah.
And I promised something. I promised Kelly would come in the kitchen with me.
Yeah, you did.
And make her. Is she mic'd up?
She is. We got it on.
She has to come in here and she's got to cook, make her salad dressing with me. And I'm going to do something too. Ready?
We're ready.
Let's go.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
Start making your salad dressing.
Oh, that's all.
What do you mean that is all?
But you have
But
to
here's the
explain
thing.
to us what you're doing.
Yeah, you're going to make twice as much as normal. That'll be fine. Can you use this thing? It's nicer. Or do you need that?
So wait, okay, I'll help. How about before you guys really get started, Mom, tell us what all the ingredients are in the dressing.
Okay, wait. If she's going to do it, she goes. But just let
How
me
do you
say.
hear them?
Oh, she can't hear
she
us. I
can't
forgot.
hear.
Okay.
Here's the thing. You're going to make twice as much.
I'm nervous.
Because I'm doing my own Israeli couscous salad,
Yeah.
but I'm using your dressing.
You're starting from here?
Yeah, it's going to take no time. It's going to take 10 minutes. By the time you're done jacking around with all your shit, I'm going to be fine.
When you finish, you can go sit down if you'd like.
No, don't tell her that.
can't
She
hear.
can't sit down. All right, so hold on. I'm not going to worry about what I'm doing.
Am I supposed to explain that we don't use flavored olive oil and we prefer the Star regular, not even
Yeah, it
virgin
doesn't
olive
matter
oil?
whose it is.
Yeah, just a red. I feel like an idiot.
Why are you talking to me?
I kind
No,
of
she's
talking
doing
to
great.
Camera and that's stupid. It doesn't feel natural to me.
Your mom's stupid.
We just
No,
use
she's
a
not. By the way, her mom is not stupid. I love my
Regular
mother-in-law.
virgin- A regular olive oil.
Regular olive oil.
Help her?
She's
About
nervous.
Help her
that
along,
much.
Sam.
Okay.
Perfect.
You
No,
know
she's
what?
doing fine.
You just need to pay attention. The oil into the vinegar is 2/3 to 1/3. So it doesn't matter really how much you put in there as long as it's 2/3 to 1/3.
Perfect. Okay,
Shan.
Sam, you
Shan,
still
wait,
got to
wait.
carry the cooking
Shh.
segment.
Well, I've got it, Max. How cute is she? She's a little bit nervous, and she's doing okay.
You're doing great, Kelly.
Thank you. Now here's my third of balsamic. Whoa.
Oh.
What happened to the little pour? There you go. Okay.
So,
See
wait,
that?
what are your ratios again there, Kel? Let everybody know.
2/3 to 1/3.
2/3 balsamic.
No.
Wait,
2/3 oil to 1/3 of balsamic.
is it balsamic or balsamic?
Balsamic.
You say it wrong.
Balsamic.
You've been listening to
No.
too many advertisements.
It's balsamic.
Balsamic.
Is it not balsamic?
Yeah,
Have we had this
Yes,
conversation?
we've had it plenty of times, Sam.
Sorry.
Worcestershire or
Worcester.
Worcester, and
Oh,
you do 2 of these. 1,
just hurt myself really bad.
2. Okay.
Seriously. Okay, wait. I'm
Stop!
making.
Don't interrupt her.
I have to interrupt because I'm making couscous, and I'm making Israeli couscous. I've got 1 1/4 cups water boiling. I'm going to add 1 cup of large couscous, the Israeli. I'm going to put it in the pot. Hold on. Right here. In. Oh, I screwed it up.
How?
Oh my God.
What'd you do?
Look out. Go over here.
This is going really well.
What did
Here's
you do?
what has to happen. I need oil in here Damn it.
Wait. She's doing her next step.
No.
Two
I
of
just
these.
wait. Just stop for a second.
I can't hear anything.
Shit. You have to toast the couscous a little bit. So in this pot, you put a little bit of oil. Damn it. Then a cup of couscous. And then I'm going to let it brown a little bit. Once it browns, then I'm going to add the water. God, I'm so bummed at this.
Boring.
I know. Can she?
She can. But I just needed to explain my deal here for a second.
Okay,
man.
so
Please, we're going to be fine. Go ahead, Kel.
2 teaspoons of Dijon.
Nobody's going to ever follow this. We're going to have to transcribe this.
1, oops, that was a biggie. 2 of that.
While she's doing that, oh my God, this is the most complicated segment we've ever done. I'm taking this giant ass zucchini that we grew in our own garden. I'm going to olive oil it a little bit, and then I'm going to put it in this grill pan over here, because this will be going into my salad.
Fresh garlic.
God, this is insane.
Fresh garlic.
Seriously, this was such a good idea. When I thought about this today, I was
It's
like,
working
oh my God,
perfectly.
It's so good. Mom's gonna make one dressing.
You're the
and I'm
mental
gonna use it
case.
for myself and for hers.
You're the mental
It's all
case,
gonna
bro.
be good. And okay, so I'm just browning my couscous. And here's the deal. Let me just show Shannon. Israeli couscous is large. They're these
Ooh.
large little pearl-like balls. They also call it pearl couscous. Regular couscous looks like this. Look at, you can see it's a lot smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
See the difference? So this is the one we're using. Okay, we're good.
Pepper.
Well, I got trouble here. This is going way
Lemon-
long. My shit's going way
Lemon
long.
juice, oil, garlic.
God.
No lemon juice. That was a different dressing. Balsamic, oil,
I think it's in balsamic.
garlic, Dijon, Worcester, salt, and pepper. Booyah. Mofo.
Yeah, that's really great, but you have to make a salad.
Oh, I thought I was just making the dressing.
No,
All right.
it's going to go in a salad. Hello, what part of salad week are you not getting? It's not salad dressing week.
Is this okay?
No, can you use the white ones? Those.
Couple of mentals.
Okay, there's a reason only one of us is on television. All right, now I need a cup and a quarter of water. God.
Do you need any help?
No,
Is there anything I can do to expedite the process?
no, stop yelling.
You just didn't judge how long this was going to take properly, did you?
No, I did if I hadn't screwed it up. Okay, so here's what I've got. I've got the couscous in here, browning lightly. I'm gonna add the water.
Ooh.
It's gonna boil almost instantly. And look at these. These are the, this is the, what was this called? What is this? Zucchini, thank you. Zucchini here that's gonna end up going in my salad that I just like to brown right there. So it's doing its thing. This is doing fine.
How
Okay,
about
we got
the
you-
lettuce from my garden?
Oh,
I'll
beautiful.
turn this down. This is gonna take 8 minutes. 8 minutes in my stuff. We grew those?
Yeah,
They're baby romaines?
yeah. Well, I take the hearts out.
Look at that. That's a beautiful little baby romaine that we grew in our vertical earth garden.
Look at them all.
Wait a sec, I have a question, Max.
Yes.
What's the other name for our garden?
What do you mean?
They changed the name.
Oh, I actually don't know
What
what
is it,
the new
Lynn?
name is. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know.
Infinite what?
Fields.
Infinite Fields.
Infinite Fields. That's it.
So for me, I'm also gonna put some red onion in here. I want a little bit of baby chopped up red onion. So I'll just peel a little bit of it. Wow. This is complicated, Kel, isn't it? Two people cooking at the same time in this kitchen.
Hey, we got her on one side and you on the other. We're good.
All right, there we go.
Did you get nuts and bolts?
Oh, shit, no. Oh, God.
Sam's trying to sabotage my salad.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Feta cheese, block variety. Prefer to crumble it on my own.
Hey, you know what? I might use some feta, too.
Sorry, it's all gone.
Well, I've got some crumbled already in there that might work perfectly for my...
So this is what it's going to be like when we have the cooking competition, right?
Right.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, well, here's the one thing. Here's the big difference, though. That's a really excellent point, Lynn. Thank you. The big difference is that the people won't be talking. I will be talking over there, and the people will be here doing their own thing.
You'll be sitting there.
I may come up every once in a while and get them to tell me what they're doing, but apart from that, they don't have a whole lot of work to do.
I want you to go in there like the Iron Chef and talk to them about
Throw them off
what
their
they're
game?
doing. No, just say what they're doing and what they're planning.
Yeah, they won't like that. They're going to want to keep their head down and their work at the front of what's going on in their minds. But so look at here. Just let me say this: what's going on right now with Kelly and I? When I'm at a book signing, I'm signing books, and a couple comes up. I pretty much write the same thing in the book every time. I always write, "Cook together always." Julie and Paul cook together always. I think it's important, and we try and do that. Kelly doesn't do
I
very
prefer
much.
to have Sam just cook for me.
Kelly doesn't do very much cooking anymore, but we still love to be in the kitchen together. Can I just say one thing? And this is not going to hurt my feelings depending on how you answer this, Kel.
Yeah.
You not notice that I have a new shirt on?
I noticed, honey.
Oh, you don't like it? No, that's it.
Oh,
That's
there's
it. I
the
knew it.
answer.
She doesn't like the shirt. You don't like it because I don't have a white T-shirt underneath.
She doesn't
it.
like your
Here's
collared
the thing.
shirts.
No,
The
here's what it
material's
is.
just like thin or something.
Yeah, like Lynn
I
said.
think you basically have a B cup.
Oh, fuck.
That's
Don't think I didn't notice that today.
okay. So if you noticed if you noticed it, why are you wearing it?
Oh, God, no, why'd you come in and do the whole arms around me? No, go back. I'm not talking about this.
He
You
doesn't.
brought it up, not me.
Shit.
You look jacked, Dad.
There's two, thank you, Max. There's two ways to look at it. One is I'm jacked. And the other way is I've got a small B. Who cares? I'm 53. What do you want from me? Motherfucker. God.
Hey, let's have Mom tell us what's in her salad. Dad, can you relay that?
Yes, go ahead. Kelly, what's in your salad?
I have hearts of palm, which I just put away. They're
Embarrassment, disgrace. That's what's in her salad.
delicious. Cucumbers, tomatoes, feta. I prefer these things that we call nuts and bolts, which are little diced up veggies that evolution makes them.
I think so.
Yeah, it's little diced up broccoli, cauliflower, corn.
We've got
Carrots.
some cauliflower. Do you want me to cut you up some cauliflower bits?
Oh, I thought you said bitch. I thought you said, do you want me to cut you up a little cauliflower bitch?
Okay, it wouldn't be out of line for the way you've been talking to me, but do you want me to cut you up some cauliflower bits?
Sure, you can bring it out. I'll do it.
F. God, 27 years. We might not make 28. I'm just telling you. Jeez. Oh, and I
All
want
right.
some green onion. Sorry, I didn't mean to close that on your ass.
Yeah.
This is the longest she's ever been in front of a
I
camera.
know, we gotta hurry. Shannon's gotta be out of here soon.
Oh yeah,
Shannon's
she
got
does.
like 9 minutes. So here's what I've done with my zucchini.
Ooh, looks beautiful. Nice.
And I did that because of this. Because of this one thing that I tell you to buy a grill pan and you see the ridges? That's the point. The ridges do that. And they don't just look cool, they add crazy amounts of flavor. Those little burn marks, that's where the flavor comes from. All right. So now I'm going to clean up this mess. I always say this. I practice clean as I go. Kelly practices mess as she goes, and let Sam clean it up after.
Have I been cleaning up as I've gone?
No, nothing. I just dealt with whatever was here.
It is so not true.
It's completely true. Did you
not
just
true.
see me clean up this cauliflower? So I want some green onion for this. You know, I'm basically a green onion fanatic. I'd put it in almost anything. So lots of small cuts in here, and then I'll chop it up and I'll make it nice, and it's gonna go in. Don't laugh. And when I use green onion, I use what I say is this, is the whites and the light green parts. I go to about here, Shan. That's it. That's about where I go. Whites and the light green parts. Mm-hmm. That's my deal. So a little bit more here. Nice, and chop this up small. I've got a little red onion. I've got a little green onion. I'm going to put some tomato in here. I'm going to chop up this zucchini. The beautiful thing about couscous, any kind, this Israeli or the regular one, is that anything that you want to put in it, you can put in. You want to put fresh vegetables in, you put fresh vegetables in. You want to put grilled in, you put grilled in. Okay, I'm about 2 minutes away from this. I should have actually made twice as much of this. So you can't eat a whole lot because Lynn's going to need to take pictures of it.
I'm full.
You got pizza outside. Right?
Now I'm
So,
hungry.
I want to cut these guys up.
Very hungry.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll clean up after you.
Jeez, Kel.
You know, you can always take
That's
this
how we do it
opportunity.
around here.
Hey, Max,
Clean
Yes.
as she goes.
I just lost your feed. Hold on. Wait, let me see. Talk again, Max?
Hello.
No, I just completely lost
Okay,
it.
it's fine.
It's all right. So look, as this is getting ready, let me just talk about We Olive for a second, because We Olive, our newest sponsor, is a purveyor of only California organic certified olive oils. They've got 10 locations. We don't care about their locations.
Well,
Okay,
we do.
a little bit. But what we really care about is the fact that you can go online. You can hit the Shop Now button. Ow! Damn it. You can hit the Shop Now button. You can put in the promo code SAM, S-A-M, and get 10% off anything you buy from them. Mm-hmm. And everything they have is amazing. I will be using one of their olive oils in about 3 seconds
Hell yes.
to add a little bit to what Mom has done here in this. So this couscous here is finished. We Olive Oil you can go to. You can try things in their store. I think the best thing that you can do with We Olive is you can olive oil taste right there in their store with them, and they'll teach you about olive oils, and they'll make you very smart. Kel, come just this.
WeOlive.com, promo code
He
SAM.
dressed this and then he says back off.
Exactly. Thank you, Max. So here's the deal. With couscous, the best time to add a dressing is when it's hot, because it's really going to soak up everything. There you go. Let me just show you this right here, right? So we've got this dressing going on in here. I mean, there's two ways you can serve couscous. One is hot, one is, cold. If I had more time, I would have made it. I would make this during the day, and then I would let it cool down. So we're going to add this chopped red onion, some of the green onion right here, my favorite. This zucchini that we've just chopped up and cooked. Oh, I'm going to love this. And then, Kel, you're going to plate that. You're going to do one little plate, all pretty, for yourself and for me. And I want some tomatoes in here. And I'm going to try, nope, I'm going with these little red guys, because they're going to stand out and the color's going to be really pretty. Just watch this. So some of these guys in the salad.
What size plate?
I would go, let's go 2 rectangles side by side. Is that cool?
Sure.
A couple more of these tomatoes. Hey, where's that feta? Will you grab me some crumbled feta? If I ever decide that we should have a husband-wife cooking show on TV, Kel, remind me of tonight.
Wow.
Remind you that I'm not the one.
I haven't seasoned this yet. I've got Kel's stuff in here, but look how beautiful this is, right? I'm gonna throw a little bit of this feta. Couscous is just awesome. I'm a very big fan of it. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna get rid of this. Lynn is gonna want you to get that bowl away from there, Kel, because you're blocking everything that he can see. It's what you felt.
Plate it, move it, plate it, move it.
Welcome to my life.
That's very difficult. I can't work under these conditions.
You can't work under any conditions, apparently.
Yeah.
Look at that. How beautiful is that?
The joke's on
Right,
you,
here's the deal.
actually.
The dressing that Kelly talked about, the dressing that Kelly laid out, can I have that pepper, please? Is simple. It's our go-to dressing in this house because it pretty much will go on anything. Let me just take a little bit of the Quarantina right here. Little drizzle on top, and I use an extra virgin olive oil to just richen up whatever it is that I'm making. And in this case, it's done a really nice job. Don't forget the hearts of palm in the salad. Come and help. Have a bite with me. So I'm having a bite of this. Oh, I forgot parsley. Shit. Oh my God. It's so good you can't believe it. It would be better with parsley. I'm going to add parsley to it. There would be parsley in Lynn's picture. Israeli couscous. Look. Okay, so it was like 20 minutes that we were in here. This came out, and the dressing for both of these. How good is the couscous? Mm-hmm. Your salad's really good.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you. All right. Thank you for being here. Salad Week continues tomorrow night with a dessert salad. I don't know what that means. I just made that up. But it does continue tomorrow night with something. More advice. We've had fun. 27 years and she hasn't killed me yet. Don't, okay? Because that would suck.
I won't do that.
Love you.
I love you too.
Tell people about the show. Support our sponsors. Thanks for being here. See you tomorrow night.